Alright guys, and welcome back to another painting tutorial. So in this video I'm going to show you how I went about painting my Necron Overlord. This is going in my Nulin Dynasty, so very much Egyptian base colours, so we've got golds and turquoisey colours. So anyway, this model itself is from the Imperium magazine, so if you are into Necrons, pretty good place to start if you want models for cheap. So what we did was we built it, primed it black, and then primed it Leadbelcher. Alternatively, you can just paint Leadbelcher over a black primer. And then we went on painting some Balthazar gold, so this big skirt on the back, and then his headpiece as well. So next up we used Ahriman blue, and again this is kind of like a Egyptian themed, or that's how I kind of picture the Nulin Dynasty. Lots of turquoisey colours and golds. So we're doing the chest piece here, and then the collar part and the shoulder pads, and then the little back plate there. All that's just going to get coated with Ahriman blue. So next up we're just going to paint the handle of this side with just Chaos Black or Abaddon Black, or whatever black you've got. Black's black really, so just base coating all of that. Next up we're going to be painting Caliban green on the blade of the scythe and all of the orbs. This is just a base coat to get down so we can build up some nice effects, some quick and easy effects, which I'm going to show you in a minute. So yeah, get 2 thin coats of this, and it should be all right. So the next step is just to wash the full model with Nulin oil, making sure to get in all them nooks and crannies and get the shadows in the deepest recesses. If you get any pooling, don't worry about it, we're going to tidy it up later anyway. This is where the model is going to start to come into its own now. So we're going to go back over this Ahriman blue with Ahriman blue. But what we're going to do is just leave the old colour with the Nulin oil wash in the recesses and on the edges, just so you can see that little gradient of colour there. And basically just go around the full blue part with this colour. And basically what we're doing as well is we're tidying up any pooling that we've got. But just take your time and go around and fill it all in. So now we're going to highlight the Ahriman blue, and we're going to do that with a 50-50 mix of Ahriman blue and Temple Guard blue. So this is going to give a nice light coat. And the reason we do the 50-50 mix is because then again we're going to just do a highlight of Temple Guard blue just by itself, just on the very edges of all of the blue parts, and that's how you're going to get your nice lovely highlights and shades basically. So the next colour we're going to use now is Warpstone Glow, and this is for the orbs and then for the blade as well. But what we're going to focus on here is the orb. So we want a nice coat of this Warpstone Glow, and then what we're trying to do is just leave a little bit of that Caliban green in the, well, is it a recess? Basically just where the hand meets the orb itself, just to give it that little bit of definition between the two. But make sure you get this nice and like 50-50 mix water and paint, and you want 2 thin coats of this. So if you ever want to get these blades done on your Necrons pretty quick and easy, I suggest dry brushing them. So what we're doing here is we are dry brushing with Warpstone Glow. What I will say is though, we've gone back over with Caliban green just to tidy it up so we haven't got that the pooling or the staining that the Nulin oil did in the previous step. So we're just dry brushing this with Warpstone Glow. And it doesn't really matter as well if you get it on the silver at this point, because we are going to go around and tidy it all up. So the next step for the blades is we're going to go with Moot green, and you just want this literally on the edges, and it should give you a nice little blend as well. You can go over the smaller parts like the orbs and stuff, but personally I would just stick to the blades. And again, it doesn't matter if you go over the silver part, because we're going to tidy it up, or you can leave it and make it look like a glowy effect, like you can see I'm doing it on the crystals at the bottom. I do tidy that up actually, but yeah, you can just leave it and it'll look like a glow kind of thing that's happening with the crystals. So like I said, we are going to tidy up the silvers, so I've gone back over with Iron Hand Steel over the Leadbelcher, and we're just trying to leave all that wash and stuff in the recesses just so it gives a nice definition. And again, if you've got some green parts that you want to go back over, do it now. And that really is your model done. Just base it how you want to base it, and this is what it'll look like. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. See you later.